And finally, for today's episode, let's turn to Henry Hilton for a look at Adventist history.
This week, we take a look at Pacific Press Publishing Association.
One of the primary engines of both spreading and implanting the three angels' messages in the hearts and minds of the people at the start of the Seventh Adventist movement was the printed materials authored by our pioneers. This week in Adventist history, we look back at the origin of the Pacific Press Publishing Association. After the church was formally organized in 1863, efforts were quickly made to fulfill our mission of spreading the message throughout North America. After elders Lawborough and Bordeaux came to California in 1866, work began for California and the rest of the western coast. They quickly realized that having their own local publishing press rather than relying on the Review and Herald press back east was essential. Accordingly, on June 4, 1874, the first issue of the Signs of the Times came off the press in Oakland, California. Ellen White shared with her husband James that somewhere in Oakland is the place to locate the paper. And with that, the new publishing house was off and running, and thus the Pacific Seventh-day Adventist Publishing Association, later called the Pacific Press Publishing Association, was officially organized. Although it has changed its location from time to time, from Oakland to Mountain View and now to Nampa, Idaho, the Pacific Press remains a critical role in disseminating the good news today. They produce a full line of materials for both children and adults, including many books dealing with biblical and inspirational topics. Additionally, despite being a US-based press, they continue to serve the whole world through publishing books and magazines in several foreign languages, including Spanish, French, Afrikaans, and even Samoan. Although it started with the Signs of the Times, continuously circulated since 1874, which is also now published in Spanish as El Caliente, the Pacific Press Publishing Association currently produces a host of other popular material, including Sabbath School lesson quarterlies in various languages. It all started this week, June 4th, in 1874, and that's This Week in Adventist History.